Good morning, my loving Tiffany Thinks family. How are you all? I'm actually vlogging on my camera, so I don't know whether to look there or look here. I'm not sure. I was rushing around this morning because I'm here at the hospital. I'm going to have a blood test done, and then I have an appointment with my team, and then a few hours later I have an appointment with the radiotherapy team. So I have been booked in to have chemo tomorrow. My sister's going to come with me to the radiotherapy appointment, but yeah, I need to go and get my blood test done first. I left my camera, so I'm not used to vlogging on my phone, but I'm going to do it. I think where I was just rushing around this morning, I did pack my peach, so I packed my peach, or nectarine, I think it's called a nectarine, that one, but I forgot to pack my camera, so I'm going to vlog on my phone, which I'm not used to, but the quality I think should be okay, and it should be okay. You know, it's one of those things that I wasn't going to turn back. I was already in the car. I wasn't going to turn back just to pick up my camera, but at least I've got my phone so I can talk to you here. What else do I need? I'm going to take my Aquaphor and my hair clip because my hair is crazy, so I'm going to put it back. I'm going in now and I feel like I'm rushing. Hi, I have an appointment. Thank you. I'm in the waiting area now, so I'm going to have the blood test first, and then I have an appointment with the doctors just to kind of sign me off for chemo, and then in a few hours then I'll pop into my sister's, see my little nephew, and then I will and then I'll come back with my sister for the radiotherapy appointment. Okay, so that's, I'm telling you kind of what the plan is because I'm kind of trying to figure out how that's going to work. But yeah, there's a gap in between, so it should all work out. Yeah, oh my goodness, I just feel like if chemo is tomorrow, my darling will be able to take me to chemo, which is nice. Yeah, so chemo will be tomorrow. I'm just thinking about all the appointments actually. I'm hoping they can do radiotherapy. I'm really hoping they can. So hopefully that's what today's appointment's about, is maybe to tell me about the plan, about radiotherapy, and then they can put the chemo on hold. I'd love for chemo to just kind of be put on hold. I don't want any more chemo, it's just too much. Just going to see the doctor now and get signed off for chemo, and then I think that's going to still happen, I think, because I'm thinking about radiotherapy. Maybe that, I'll know more later about the radiotherapy and what's happening with that. Blood test all done. I don't know if they got the results yet because they called me in quite quickly, so I think they'll just wait for the blood test results and then sign me off for chemo. Who knows? I'm still waiting here in this room. So my darling, he made me a coffee and he put it in my flask, so I didn't have that on the drive here, but I might have it when I get back. So yeah, thinking about the coffee. Let's go to my sister's. Put the seatbelt on. I got some fruits for my sister and the kids and my brother-in-law, so we got cherries and blueberries. So I think because it's so sunny, the cherries just look super juicy. My nephew's at home, so I can't wait to give him a big cuddle. My niece is out, and yeah, I'm gonna just spend some time with the family before we need to come back to the hospital for the radiotherapy chit chat. I'm gonna try the coffee and see if it's still warm. Matt made it early this morning. I can still drink that. I'm back at the hospital. My sister drove. Here she is. And I'm still vlogging on my phone because I left my camera at home. Yeah, we're now here for the appointment for the radiotherapy chit chat. So hopefully they can do it, and hopefully it'll start very soon. That's kind of the plan, and I'm bringing my sister because she'll know exactly what to ask, and you know, sometimes I get all blank whereas she won't, and we'll just get all the information today. So let's go. In the waiting area, it was nice to kind of stop over at my sister's just to kind of break up the day, because otherwise it would be a very intense hospital day. I had some fruits and I'm excited for dinner as well. We're going to have chicken, potatoes, veg. Just going to have a relaxing evening because chemo is tomorrow. Oh, what's that in my hair? Something in my hair. Not sure what that was, but yeah. So going to have a relaxing time because I like to kind of just take it easy the day before chemo. So I'm actually going to go back to my sister's, wait to see my little niece as well, and then go home. And then go back to mine and then relax. Might even watch a bit of Ted Lasso with my darling and just take it easy today. Easy peasy evening, really. It's so funny because when we were in Ireland, it was so it wasn't cold, but it was windy and it was raining, and it's so different. The weather is so different here and in Ireland. I actually missed cozy weather. We are going into room 15. That's where the appointment will be. No, it's this side, just here. Right, so I need to have 2 more scans, a PET scan and a planning scan. So 2 more scans, and so things aren't going to happen straight away. So I'm still going to have chemo, and then they need to do a planning scan, make sure the PET scan's all fine as well. A lot of information, isn't it? There's a lot of information. I'm glad I brought my sis with me because she asked a lot of questions, which is good. It's really, really good. Questions that I would have thought about. You know, when you leave and then you're like, oh, should have asked about this, should have asked about that, whereas she has sorted it out. It's just where it's located. It's kind of an awkward place. So they're going to have to make, what's it called? Shield. Make a shield thing to it's kind of custom for me. Yeah, there's going to be like holes in it and it's going to be custom for me. So there's going to be a few steps before radiotherapy actually starts. This was just to sign the consent form, just to go through all the possible side effects and just get it done. And he's just going to get me some leaflets and also bring in another doctor as well, just to she helps with the planning process as well. But he was very good. It was like a lot of information, but it was very well explained, which was really nice. Okay, we've come out and we've got all the leaflets, and basically they need to make a shell around my shoulder area that kind of is molded for me. So there's going to be a few appointments, but it'll be okay. It's just a bit annoying because I kind of wanted to have a break from chemo, but it looks like I'm going to have, it might be 4 weeks. The plan might change, isn't it? She said it might change just depending on, they're going to do the planning scan and they're doing PET scan as well. So right now they're thinking 4 weeks of radiotherapy just to have a little break from chemo. They don't want me to be off chemo for too long because this is targeted, whereas chemo is full systemic. So you know where this is sitting? Because it's sitting on the brachial plexus, because of that they need to do kind of in-depth planning, and that's why the planning scan needs to happen and the PET scan also, just to make sure the other areas are fine as well. So it does make sense. She did say it was kind of a complicated case, and she said I'm not textbook. If I was textbook it's easy for them, but because I'm not textbook, it's very much kind of them doing a few more steps, and I think that's okay, isn't it? It's not going to happen straight away, which is okay as well, you know. I kind of, in my head, I thought it was going to happen straight away. I don't know why. I just thought, okay, next week it's going to happen. But things like this take time, and I think it'll be all right. Do you know what? As long as it's not happening, either way, whatever day it starts, that's the day it starts. It was good because, you know, this appointment was very in-depth. We had 2 doctors. One was a registrar, one was a consultant. Did you see the name badge? Yeah, so we had a lot of one-on-one time, and we managed to ask everything and really go through it. And then we've got these leaflets as well about having radiotherapy to your head and neck area, but for me it will just be the neck area. And then this is having a CT scan for radiotherapy planning. That's completely different to the normal scan that I used to have, because this is specifically for the planning, and that needs to all be booked in. So that's going to happen, and then we'll have another appointment in a couple of weeks and more results, and that's kind of what's going on right now. You will make a radiotherapy mask for your head and shoulders to keep you in the correct position during your treatment, and we'll have marks on it to guide the treatment. That's different because I've had radiotherapy before when I had the pelvic radiotherapy sessions, I didn't need to have a shell or a mold, because that was kind of just lying down on the table. This is a bit different. This needs to be kind of, you're not meant to move at all. You have to be very, very still. And I think because of where the nerves are, it's all attached to my arms and everything, so you just have to be extra careful.
10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, each session will take 10 minutes, but overall just to give an hour, just to kind of go in, set up, all of that, just about an hour each day for 4 weeks is what the plan is right now. But I don't know if that will change depending on the planning appointments. I don't know if that will change, but for now it's just 4 weeks, and then after that I'll be back on chemo.